So let's go ahead and start over. Welcome, everybody. Okay, welcome, everybody. So I was saying our docket tonight, we meet every week on Wednesday nights, officially starting last week. So throughout the season, we're going to go ahead and do a weekly Wednesday check-in of all of the finds that we are getting in the stores for Northern California and for you. So let us know in the chat if what you're hunting, what you found, where you live. That would be fantastic. Let me know if your stores are stocked. That would be wonderful. Here in Northern California, we are very slow. So I have been going out to the stores pretty much on a daily basis, if not like, just here and there. I have not had a lot of luck. I have a lot of photos to share with you guys tonight. I have a lot of mini video clips to share with you tonight. So I'm very excited about that. And I've met so many wonderful people in the store that I've been able to share information with and stuff like that. All you Johanna Parker collectors are filling me in and schooling me on all of her design. And I love you guys so much. So thank you so much for being so kind in the store, being receptive to conversation and letting me know your style and everything that you're waiting for this year. So I met a couple of wonderful women a couple of weeks ago, like I shared with you guys, who have given me more than enough information in reference to Johanna Parker. And I got clearance to share some photos of this wonderful woman that I met. Her name is Janine. She has the most amazing collection. So I'm very excited about that. And stay tuned, you guys, because we have some photos coming and that is going to be super, super cool. So we're going to cover Johanna Parker's website just to make sure we haven't missed anything. She's been doing a lot of stories, a lot of reels. She's collabed with a lot of people this year. She did another collab with Bethany Lowe. She's done bags this year, all the things. So definitely stick around. So that's what's on our docket. I checked TJ Maxx before we came online and they don't have anything online. Not that I've seen. If any of you guys have like secrets or perks or hacks, let me know, because I have been checking TJ Maxx so many times because I've been seeing everybody that is shopping in TJ Maxx and getting all of her wonderful finds there. And I have not been able to have any luck at TJ Maxx at all. So unfortunately for me here in Northern California, my whole luck is at Homegoods. So definitely want to share with you guys what I found this week. So you're going to be so excited. Oh my God. I text pretty much every family member, every person close in my life and said, oh my God, I have to have this. I have to have this. So I have a friend, Caitlin. Hi, Caitlin, that she shared her phone number with me, and I'm so excited because these girls are kind of going all over our town and our cities and counties looking for these items. And she texted me and she said, hey, did you find these yet? And I was so upset because, you guys, I was in the store. I'm trying to weigh it out. Like, when is the best time to get in the store? I've been in there at open. I've been in there in the afternoon. I've been in there like during the day. I went back at night. Girl, I feel like open, they say, is always the best selection, but I'm finding that's not really the case. I'm finding that basically, going in there maybe midday is almost better, because in our area, it seems like they're maybe short of associates or something. And so everything that they've been coming out with has just been really slow and trickled. I've seen other Instagrams that I've shared with you last week where people just have plethoras of tables of just like everything she had to offer this year. And we don't get that. We just get little nibbles, of product. So today is very interesting as well, because I went into a city called Roseville, and that's my second favorite Homegoods. My lucky Homegoods, I call, is the one that's right by my home. And when I went in there were just those shelves, those gray shelves with like the rollers on them. You guys, they are so overstocked right now. And I think it's social media, to be honest. I think social media is pushing out consumers and all the product. And I think the pressure's coming out because they are literally just pushing those shelf things with the wheels out and setting them there, which is so crazy, because I'm like, oh my God, you guys aren't even putting away the stock. Today was crazy. It was a Wednesday. I was there at like 9:45. There were so many people there all day. I was there all the way probably up until noon, 12:30. I mean, and let me just show you. So let me show you an example of the people that are looking for Johanna Parker and the crowds that come by and want the product. Look at this. I have to share this with you because I just find it crazy. So I took this photo, and I don't mean to put these people on blast, of course, but I just want to give you guys an idea of like how fast these products go. So I've loaded a bunch of photos for you guys standing in front of the shelf. I was like, no way. So I was trying to film, and it was impossible, you guys. It was impossible to film today. I was getting kind of frustrated just because I was trying to get out of everybody's way, and I was trying to be mindful, of being polite and not getting in anybody's way with my camera and stuff. I know that can be really annoying to people, like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to shop and you're in the way. You know what I mean? So here's part of it. Like, there were so many people. This lady right here was like trying to pick what she wanted. I think this was her son or her husband or somebody like that. I think that was his mom. Then we had this lady right here with her daughter, and they were trying to see everything at the same time. And then there were people standing behind them. So I was behind the woman and her daughter, and someone was behind me trying to get into the Johanna Parker corner just to see what they had. So I have a whole picture of everything that they had. So this was the store that I was at. This was Roseville, first of all. So I went to another city by my house first, but this was Roseville. So as you can see, I wish I could blow this up for you guys. I absolutely cannot, but if you're watching from your TV, then you should be able to see. So there wasn't a lot. There were still a lot of salt shakers. There were these little, I don't know what those things are called, but they set on, they have like the big mouth where you can like put like a candle inside or whatever. They had those. They had an abundance of salt shakers. They had that little white ghost, like mid-size little canister, and then they had some on the bottom shelf and stuff like that. So that was this store. And then at my other store where people were waiting for product, so this was the corner that all the people were standing to get to. And I do have to tell you guys that most of the product that I found at my Lucky store, I call it, is from 2025. So I have been told that a lot of the product was sitting on the shelf is from 2025, meaning like the mummy. I did not get this last year. This was the hardest to find for me. I couldn't land this last year. I was kind of sad because that was the one I didn't get. There was the owl. I think that's part of the fall. Then there is the jack-o'-lantern, which I've shown you guys before in last week's live stream. This week we had a lot of the mummy stuff. So we had the mummy cat. We had the mummy, the regular mummy, I guess. And then I kind of lined them up for you guys just to show you like everything that was there. So there were a few spiders there, and I did check my old footage from last year. And I wanted to make sure that there was no tweaks on the spiders. What I'm finding is that when we talk to people that collect Johanna Parker, I feel like a lot of people just aren't like noticing, but like a lot of it is different. So the cat, this bat, I'm sorry, I always call it a cat. I don't mean to call it a cat. It's a bat. But a lot of what's new this year, so as you can tell, see the bat now has like a beige face, and the eyes are more distinct. There's some teeth on the boy. The boy has the black bow tie. We talked about this last week. Just like, the witches, everybody's on the hunt for the witches. I could not find them. The witches are just obsolete here in Northern California. Can't find them anywhere. Went to a city called Rockland, went to a city called Roseville, went to a couple other ones. Now there is a city across town on the other side of me that I have not been to, but yeah, I cannot find the witches at all. But right before I left, guess what surfaced? These surfaced. So I left Homegoods about 2:30 p.m. I'm in California, so I'm on Pacific time. I left, and then a friend of mine said, "Oh my God, did you see these?" And I went, "What are you talking about right now?" And she goes, "Yeah." She goes, "They're here. They're sitting on this like shelf thing." And I go, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah." She goes, I go, "Are you there now?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "They're just putting them out like right now." So I'm going to share with you the photo, and here it is. So she was like, "They're right here." And so that's why I tell you guys every week, I'm coming in, don't sleep on these little metal shelves on the side. Anywhere you see it, if you see them rolling out, they are going to have a plethora of different things. So definitely. So these were what she was saying. She goes, look, she goes, they're just putting them out now. That was about 2:30, 3 o'clock. And I was like, oh man. She's like, where are you? Where are you? And I was like, I'm kind of far. I was at TJ Maxx actually, because today's my film day. And I'm like, oh man, I can't make it. She's like, yeah, they don't have very many sets, but they're putting a bunch out. So I was like, oh man. So you can see, I don't know. I think the one with the black hair is the girl, and the one with the black bottom is the boy, I think. I'm not sure, so let me know if you know a lot about Johanna Parker. But yeah, they started putting them out in our stores. So you guys, I was over the moon. So, and I was so sad. I was so sad that I could not land this. I really was. I was like, oh man, I want to definitely like land this if I can. So I did not have a chance to do that, and we'll see. We'll see what kind of luck I have. I don't shop on the weekends, you guys, just because today was a Wednesday and the store was literally so crowded. I just couldn't walk through the aisles. I was having to get out of everybody's way. It was crazy how many people were in there. And I asked the associates and I asked the cashier, I was like, hey, what's going on? And she's like, yeah, she goes, social media is just driving everybody in here. She's like, and we're putting out stuff that we weren't even supposed to put out yet. So Halloween, you guys, for 2026 is insane. It is like so early. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not early now because it's like the third week of July. So I don't think it's that early. But remember, Johanna Parker did her announcements at the end of May, early June, like all her products, who she was going to collab with, all that kind of stuff. So I just think that the stores honestly are getting pressured. This happened to me at Michael's as well with the Whimsical Circus collection, because when I talked to the guy that was stocking those, that whimsical collection that I shared with you in a video, I'll link it below if you guys haven't seen it, but it was the Michael's walkthrough. And the guy said, yeah, he goes, we had a contract with somebody else. He said, and their product is not selling. So we were told that because this is going viral on social media, it has to go out now. And I was like, oh my God. So there were people that were like hunting some gumball machine. It was like a jack-o'-lantern gumball machine at Michael's and stuff like that. So it's the same thing with Johanna Parker. Just so much, you guys. But she did announce, like I said, there was a person that said that she did announce early. I keep reiterating this because it is important. So if you're saying things that are coming back around, they're not new. Some people say that they're new, but they're saying they're new because they just bought them in the store, but the design itself is from 2025. So I went online, I'm double checking everything because like I said, I think the tweaks is going to be in the artistry. So it's like, in order for you to figure out what year it's from or if it's actually a brand new release, you're going to have to check pictures, make sure you have like your pictures from last year and stuff when you're shopping, because I think that's really important for those of us that are, trying to really land certain products. So a friend of mine texted me and Janine earlier this week and said, oh, look what I found. So she found this. I have not had good fortune of finding this anywhere. As you guys know, last week, I will link our last live stream below. Last week, we found a lot of the teapots and things like that. Remember, we were finding a lot of the ghost. I did not see in person the ghost mugs. Those have been the hardest to find, just like we were anxiously awaiting for the witch collection. And that one is just dropping just now. So I'm really hoping that I get lucky, on the weekend or on Monday. Monday's officially my birthday. So I'm very excited about that. But I'm hoping that I'm still going to be able to land some things I hadn't seen. So I went into another store. So let's take this photo off. So I went into another store as well. I went all the way across town and I tried to see what they had. It's so amazing. Like we have so many HomeGoods, I feel like, around us. And I'm obsessed with HomeGoods right now. I'm obsessed with the hunt of this thing. It is so fun. I've noticed that every HomeGoods is so different. It's like you could find a plethora of product in one HomeGoods and then like totally be, off, like not find it or something in another store. So it's just been pretty like hit and miss, if you will. So I went into that store. I saw no mugs whatsoever. So that was interesting. The only thing I was able to find was this thing. I don't think it's new or anything, but I just found this today. I feel like another friend of mine, Terry, and I have seen this before. I feel like this one is different from the last one I shared last week. I feel like this is the girl girl. And the reason why is because I tried to save some of the photos that I uploaded last week to just kind of make sure that we're double checking things. But this, I believe, if let me know in the comments too, if you guys can catch on the live chat on your phone, if this is like a boy or a girl, because I feel like I've shared this is like the creamer set, I guess. And so I'm thinking that that is a girl. I know there's another one that I shared with you guys last week. So I went into that Rockland store, like I was saying, and I didn't see much. No, that's the other store. That's Roseville. Took a wide shot. I tried to make sure, take pictures, of everything. I was just there like 3 hours ago. I got home and I was so tired. I'm just trying to make sure that I filmed everything. Let's see. I just want to make sure because I don't want to miss out. I don't want to leave anything out. I know all of you guys are looking for these products relentlessly, and I don't want to, leave anything out or anything like that so that you can see what I got. Now, I do have a couple of videos as well that I uploaded. So I saw this. So I'm going to play this really quick, and I just want a lot of you guys to see this if you're watching on TV. While I look for the photo from the store that I was just at about 3 hours ago, I want you guys to see this because these are products you're not going to see in Homegoods. But this was a screen recording I did from Instagram, and these are some more products from her. So I thought this was pretty amazing. I shared this with my friends, and I was like, this is incredible. So let me go ahead and play that for you guys so you can hear it. So that is by a woman called Bewitched Babe, I think is her name on Instagram. Follow her, you guys. She shows the most amazing product. I don't know if she's like affiliated with Johanna Parker or not, but was that not incredible or not? Those are pieces we're not going to see in Homegoods or anything like that, but I thought that was so amazing. So I will link after I upload the video, and if you want to come back and watch it again and you don't want to hear, you know what I mean, I can timestamp it and everything else. Were those pieces not incredible? That we're not going to see those in Homegoods. So very, very excited about showing you that. So here is, let's see, I think I uploaded that clip twice. So another really cool thing I saw in Homegoods I thought was so cool was this. So those are a jack-o'-lantern and a cat that I just saw in Homegoods today. That's brand new, fresh off the press. Those are $59.99 or $69.99. I'll check and make sure that I have the price corrected if I'm wrong. But those are pretty awesome. They're not very expensive either. And I was like, oh my God, those are so huge. You could put those by the front door, girl. You could put those on the fireplace. So cute to go with your ensemble and so forth. So I was very excited to find that. Those are brand new, like literally brand new. I also was able to see the life-size Sleepy Hollow, which I thought was so cool. Here it is. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? I saw somebody share it on Instagram and I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome. But anyways, yeah, the Sleepy Hollow thing was really cool to see. There was also a fox little thing that I wanted to share with you that I saw and I was like, is this new? So I saw this little fox like little thing. It is Johanna Parker. It's for the fall. And let me grab it because I was like, I had to send this to Terry and Janine and find out if like this was new. So let me grab it from do I have this? Oh, actually I have the video too of the Sleepy Hollow. So I'll share that with you because this is like snippets and sneak peeks of my videos coming up. You guys have so much footage. I'm like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know if this is new. So let me know if you're a Johanna Parker collector. Please let me know if this little fox thingy is new, because nobody could tell me. And I'm like, really? You guys are supposed to be collectors? But let me grab this photo for you really quick. So this is it. And it's so cute. Is this new, you guys? Is this new? I don't know if this is new, but this is so cute. I mean, this is Johanna Parker from what I could understand. So, you know, she's got her scarecrows out. She has a lot of her fall stuff out. She's got the raccoon cup or mug and stuff like that. I haven't really talked a lot about the fall that I've seen, but I have shown it in my videos. But this is so cute. And I'm not a fox person, but I thought this was really cute. So what I'd like to know, for those of you that collect Johanna Parker, please let me know if this is from 2025 or if it's from 2026. So this was just a discovery that I made today. And so I was very excited to at least land that for you guys, because I was like, what's this? And like, is this new? You know, is it new? But anyway, so cute. So the witches have arrived. The witches have arrived. I'm so excited, so excited. Did I get them? No, I wasn't able to land them. So I was kind of, you know, sad. But if you are on the hunt for the witches and you haven't found them yet, please make sure and, you know, get in there, girl. Get in there. Now, there have been accounts on Instagram, which we are going to check in just a moment. I promise. You guys know we go through our Johanna Parker thoroughly, girl. But with that, I just want to let you guys know that there are states and cities that show Instagram accounts. I showed you guys this last week, that have just plethoras of tables of, that's what I wish our stores would do. I wish our stores would dedicate a table of all her stuff so we could actually see it in a cluster, but they don't do that. They just sprinkle it out, put it here and there, like, you know. And my home store near me, the one I call Lucky, nobody cares. So that's why I get to show you the most there. And I'm so excited about that, because at least I can, you know, share with you the most that I can. All right. So let's go ahead and get online. Let's get online. Are you online? If you guys know what, if you know, you know. Let me know if you know. But anyways, okay, so here we are on Johanna Parker's website. I'm very excited. Let's see if she's got anything new we haven't seen. So we check her every week, you guys, on purpose, just to make sure that we're not missing anything. We will check Instagram in just a moment as well. So you guys know she's pretty much released everything. So June 29th, 2026 was when she was starting to promote the witches, and they have arrived. So do not miss. Like I said, we got those today. And if I did not have my wonderful friend Caitlin, I would not have been able to see this amazing tray on the side that wasn't out. They just had a bunch. Okay. So wasn't able to land them, but it's okay. So keep your eyes peeled, girls. Keep your eyes peeled, girl. All right. So that was the announcement that she made on the website, because we're not on Instagram. You know, she shares a lot more on Instagram than she does on her website. She did a lot of material, bags, all the things. So we've already kind of went through this. We just want to make sure we're not missing anything, that nothing's been added. You know, get on her. Isn't that the cutest? Oh my God. Is that not the cutest thing ever? It is. I'm telling you, the candy corns get me every time. So make sure you get on her website. I promote this every single week when we do this. Get on her website. You're going to get all the, all the updates, everything. So let's jump over to her Instagram. She is J Parker Designs. A lot of people don't know that she doesn't really say, but this is what she has been promoting the most. She's been sharing creators, obviously, that are tagging her. So stinking cute. You know that she did release, this is the bat teapot. We've shared this many times. I saw this in person. I shared it on my own. I got this. I was so excited. This is the creamer set with the lid. There's the mummy that I just showed you now. And, a lot of people have just been finding this stuff everywhere, sharing it. There's the boy. So like I said, I have not had the good fortune to see the ghost mugs. A lot of people have had the good fortune. I have not. So there's that. I don't know if I want these, to be honest, though, because I'm more interested in the bats and stuff. Cookie jars are few and far between. Get them while you can, girl, because you're going to see it, you're going to turn, and it's going to be gone. Okay, because it's happened to me twice. I put something down to film it, turned, and some guy came and swooped on the side of me and totally grabbed it. So yeah, cookie jars have been super, super popular this year. And we're going to check the 2026. We're going to recheck that. Now, people are finding the towels. Has anybody found the towels? Please let me know. Apparently, she's had towels for a while. I did not know that. There was a collector that I'm going to share with you here in a few minutes that has a whole collection. She was like, hey, did you know she had towels? I was like, no, girl, I did not. So, just make sure you're going through your towel area to see if you can get lucky. If you've already seen them and you know that they come around every year, then I'm happy to have you in my corner because I sure as hell don't. I don't know. I'm new at this. I started collecting her stuff in 2025. So yeah, I just wanted to basically, go over her account and definitely just kind of share how she's sharing everything. Now, when you go on her account specifically, she's going to share and promote everything that she wants you to see in July of 2026. So she did release a full collage and I did share this. I have this on my community tab. A lot of people were saying, hey, how much is stuff? What's it running? All that kind of stuff. So if you're looking and you're trying to figure out what's new, maybe you just forgot, maybe it's just all so similar. Maybe you're new like me and you're like, oh my goodness, it's my head is spinning. I'm trying to make sure I get it all. For me, the most important collective items I want are all the colorful ones. So like the witches, I love the cats with the bottom pumpkin, bottoms, I guess, where there's a mug. See, and as you can see, look at here's one thing I didn't realize, and I love to share this with you guys. Here, let me put myself down on the bottom of the screen. I usually do that so you guys can see it better if you're watching on TV. Try to watch these on TV when I re-upload it to the channel as a video, because basically you'll see it a lot better in full frame, especially if you have a large TV. Look at the cats, you guys. I did not realize the cat faces are different. So basically, when you see the cat, like the cat on the top with the jack-o'-lantern on the bottom, you're gonna be like, oh, I have that one. Girl, unless you were like a pro, okay, because I know y'all pros are out there and I love you so much, but I didn't know because I was like, wait a minute, I feel like I keep seeing this over and over. The faces are different completely. So make sure you're checking your salt shakers, make sure you're checking your mugs. As I've stated many times, I like to reiterate that so you guys, just keep in mind of the eyes, all the design, the way she did the artwork and everything, because you might think, you know what, I think I already have that one. The reason I'm reiterating that so much is because I do have a collector, thank you so much, who keeps coming back to my recorded videos giving us like all the updates, of things she had last year, new things she's got this year. And there are people that have been collecting her stuff for years. So I'm very excited to have you guys in my corner because you're like, wait, that's from 2024, or wait, that's from 2025. So I love this. So if you're collecting for 2026, here's your collage. That is available on the website. It's also available on my community tab as well. So if you follow me and you're subscribed, you're going to see what I did for you in terms of prices. A lot of people were asking me, how much is this and how much is that? So what I did on my community tab, as promised, is I went and I posted all the prices and everything else, and also this collage. So you don't just have to get it from me. You can go to jparkerdesign.com and you can get this collage. Keep it in your notes, girl. Keep it in your photos, and just make note of all the little tweaks and all the little things that she did for 2026. So that is important if you're looking to collect the whole collection. So she is highlighting a lot of different things. It looks like she's making candles now too. Look at this, you guys. And these are, you're going to want to follow her on Instagram, because if you're looking for a unique piece, one that you cannot find at Homegoods, you want to follow Johanna Parker, because she's actually, sharing with you all the collabs. So look at this, you guys. This right here, I did share this earlier this week. So freaking cute. I showed you guys this last week. Every Wednesday, like I said, if you're new to the live stream, we do these every Wednesday just to make sure we're keeping up with anybody she's collabing with, any unique finds that you cannot find at Homegoods. Maybe you want to collect something, you want to splurge, you want to get somebody, a birthday gift or something that loves Halloween. This is just amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So this was a collab she did with Stony Laneco, I believe. So you can read the caption. She said, created for this year's Partners in Craft collaboration with the amazing Johanna Parker. The theme was Spooky Sweet Pathwork Garden. So a delightful, whimsical place where we can even a delightfully whimsical place where even the monsters bloom. So very cool. Like I said, when you follow her on Instagram, you're going to see all the cool things and all the people she's collabing with. So it did make candles. She did another collab with a candle company called Glow City Candles. So introducing the first of the newest trio of collab candles, Sweet Summer Luna, made in spirit of Johanna Parker's cutest summery in July patchwork garden theme. So again, not specifically Halloween, but still very, very cool if you are looking for more Johanna Parker neat finds. And this is why it's so important to follow her. So this is amazing. Never saw this because I haven't been online. So this is more of the Glowy City candles. I'm telling you, everything is just everything. This is everything, girl. This is everything. So I just absolutely love seeing her posts and seeing all the people that she collabs with because it's just so amazing. I mean, look at this. Look at that. So amazing. Okay. And then to watch like how they're made and like the cutout for the artwork and everything, just so dang cute. I'm not sure if this person's website is available, but I'm sure if you just go on J Parker Design is what I mean to say, J Parker Design, then you can get to Glow City Candles and you can find out where to get this and how much it is and so forth. Because really all she's doing is promoting her collabs, but she's not like saying how much they are. So that's why we go over her website as well and just try to make sure that we're keeping up, girl. We're keeping up. What I really wish she would make, if any of you guys know in the comments, let me know. Does she make jewelry? Here it is. Is this jewelry? Just added to the shop, spooky patchwork garland designs, whimsical black cats, ghosts, candy corn, and bats perfect for summer artwork by Johanna Parker Design for JPD Partners in Crafts. So I don't know if this is jewelry, but I would really love it if it is. So let me know if she makes jewelry. I would love to know. But she's making lots of candles and stuff like that. So Johanna Parker also has a Facebook page, which I did not know because I'm not on Facebook all that much. But I want to remind you guys, do not sleep on Facebook. Facebook is making a comeback in terms of business, Instagram worthy, all that kind of stuff. Reels, a lot of people use Facebook and there's just as much. So you don't want to be sleeping on your platforms, especially if you're a collector, because you may see something that is posted here like this. Look at that. That we don't see on Instagram. So, if you're interested and you're like, wait a minute, what else does she do? Is there anywhere else I can see her designs? I say, always make sure to sign up for her list, like her mailing list on her website. But definitely want to keep in the loop of what she's making. We did cover the watches. When I first started the live stream about 2 weeks ago, we did cover all the watches. They run $29.99, and there is a link through her main website that you can go to the store where you can actually purchase this. But you want to make sure that you are following her on all aspects of platforms because you're going to see different things in different places. And it's just absolutely amazing. Now, if you are a Homegoods shopper, you are going to find the 4th of July collection that is on clearance. It's going to be hidden. I feel like in our neck of the woods, the 4th of July collection didn't do all that well. I feel like there's a lot of people that did grab it, but these were on clearance. I was able to land these for about $10. So they do sell these, as far as I know, in Homegoods for $12.99 originally, and then at our Homegoods here in Northern California, they were clearancing them off for $10. So she does have a lot of photos. Look at this. What is this? We've never seen this. What is happening right now? This was announced June 26, actually last year, June 26. This is Bring the Woodland Spirits Indoors with our DIY decals made in collaboration with Zombie Lounge. So like I said, she always does collaborations with these independent designers, which I think are very cool. So she does make leggings as well. I do want to make light of that. We did cover those on her website for 2026. So that is another cool find. I'm not sure. She does give the designer collaboration on Instagram and on her main website. So what we can do is we can just come over here to her website. And for her leggings, see her leggings, she did announce that she did a collaboration with someone, and she'll show you like what this is, new spooky sweet garden leggings. So it sounds like this was the new collection of whimsical leggings in various styles, captures Johanna's spooky sweet garden illustrations in full color, now in stock through beautiful, unique boutique. So like I said, on her website, it's going to take you. So if I click on this, it's going to take us to this person's website where she's actually showing you what they look like. They are $33. So if you guys are interested, definitely take a peek. If you have someone that has a birthday in October, November, anything like that, and you want to get somebody a special gift, I highly recommend that you check out some of her collaborations that she has going on for 2026. Because you're going to see things you don't see on Instagram. You're going to see things that you don't see on any other platforms. So definitely, oh my God, what is this? These are what? These are brooches? Are they brooches? Oh my God, those are so cute. Look at that. Sweet treat, broochies? I don't know, girl. I don't know. Set of two. Those are so cute. Those are so cute. $40. I mean, can you even? What is going on? Those are so dang adorable. Okay. So like I said, this is beautiful boutique, unique boutique. So definitely check out her shop because she is collaborating with Johanna Parker for 2026. So awesome, you guys. So, so cool. So definitely don't sleep on her website because that's where you're going to get all the 411, all the insight. She does enjoy a medley of colorful inspired goods made in collaboration with JPD partners in craft that capture themes of Halloween with a spooky sweet patchwork garden twist. Click the image above to visit the JP Partners in Craft directory to see more and meet makers. So we'll click on that just to see. So this is where she's going to announce more, I guess. Look at this. Super cool. So this is everything we're seeing like that she's in collaboration for 2026. These are so cute, you guys. I mean, I can't even. Look at this. Oh my goodness. What is this? This is so cute. Oh goodness gracious. Look at this, you guys. I can't even. I can't even. So the artist is Kayleen Zerby, I guess. So cute. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So freaking cute. Look at this. So I know most of you are here for Homegoods, but we do like to, showcase Johanna Parker. We like to showcase all of her items. Halloween is fast approaching. We have birthdays. If you know somebody that loves Halloween and you want to splurge and get them a nice gift, I think this is going to be a great sort of exploration, that you can kind of look around and see all the designers, all the people she collabs with, and maybe there might be a unique piece that you want to splurge and maybe get a friend or yourself. Maybe it's your birthday and you want to just get yourself, something cool. So like I said, she does have the new releases tab. We've talked about that. That is something that you want to pay mindful, and just make sure that you're in the now. So I have covered pretty much all of this over the last couple of weeks. So I've tried to be very diligent about, showing you guys what is coming up. I think the candles are absolutely insane. The candles are absolute insanity. I think they are absolutely adorable. We don't know how much they run because she's not telling us, to be honest. Let me click on one of them and see if there's a price just to give us an idea. It's not. See, that's the one thing I wish that she would kind of put prices on, so at least we know a ballpark. I would venture to say maybe $40 or something because it's a unique item, but definitely check her out. Like I said, follow her on Instagram, and that's where you're going to get like most of the current news and stuff like that. And she started heavily promoting her stuff on Instagram more than anything. So definitely wanted to share that with you guys. And follow her on Facebook if you have a Facebook account, because that is where you're going to get everything. So the collages is available on her website. You can right click, even save it on your phone. And again, you can definitely check out all the goods for Johanna Parker for 2026, where you can find it, all the Homegoods and TJ Maxx. I know some states for some reason are getting a lot of the product in TJ Maxx. For us here in Northern California, we're finding most everything at Homegoods. So I'm not really sure why TJ Maxx has really not been producing for us, because I was at TJ Maxx this week, last week, and the week before, and they're barely putting their Halloween out. So I'm sure she will surface somewhere, somehow, some way. But yeah, haven't seen much of it. So definitely want to stay tuned to your Homegoods. This is everything. I just absolutely love this. So cute. I think these are the salt shakers. I've shown these before. These are going to go with the mug set and everything. And I just absolutely cannot. Oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. And these are still going to run $9.99 in Homegoods, so I wouldn't fret, about the price. But oh my goodness. But I looked through everything today and I could not find the witches. I feel like the witches have been the most hardest to find, the witches for us here in Northern California. I did update and upload these photos for you guys. These aren't, I just want to say this set right here, I just want to reiterate, I do not believe that these are salt shakers. These are a creamer set. Okay. So when you're on your hunt and you're looking, make sure you understand that that is a creamer set. It's still going to be small. I honestly think these are going to be $12.99 a piece, like all the other ones that we've been finding. But I just want to let you guys know that these are not salt shakers, because I feel like sometimes when they're a little bit small and she's trying to promote them, you can't really tell if it's the salt shakers or if it's like a cookie jar or what is it. If you're really skilled with her product, then you're probably already going to know what it is. But I really honestly feel like it's probably going to be this size. I think that's what size the witches are going to be. I don't have this one. This was a friend of mine, like I said, that sent me a picture and said, hey, I just landed these. So I think there's a girl that goes to this too. And I think this is the boy, if I'm not mistaken. So we would have to look at the collage just to verify. But you can find this in the store right now. I think these are kind of circulating as well. So let's see, what else can I share with you? Because we've been on for a little bit, but I do want to keep kind of you in the loop of the things that I'm finding in my area as well. Like I said, so the salt shakers that I've been able to find lately are like these. For those of you that are just finding the live stream now, the ghosts, I've shared these with you guys before. That's actually a red heart, not an orange. And then there's the black heart. So if you guys haven't had a chance, I apologize for the blurriness. And then this one, so like I said, I feel like the green set, the witch set, is going to look like this. So it's going to be this size. I saw another one of these today at the store I was in. So these run $12.99. And then of course, like I said, the creamer set, I like to share this photo. I'm reiterating this again this week because I just want you to see the difference in size. So don't sleep on the creamer set for the bats, because the creamer set, I want to say it's the girl that has the orange bow tie, but that has like a lid, and then the other one does not. So just be mindful that the creamer set, that is the girl with the polka dot lid. And then this is, in my opinion, this is the girl mug on the left. So let me know if you guys have identified which is which, because I never know. Like the lady at Homegoods was like, I wonder, she's like, she felt like it was the opposite, like the boy and the girl, like this was the boy. I don't know. I feel like it's the girl, because when you put them side by side, they just see this. I think this is the boy. I'm not sure, but let me know in the comments if you guys think this is the boy. But he has teeth, right? He has teeth. So this is the mug. Now the creamer set, I just showed you the one with the little lid. This is the creamer tilt little pitcher. So I've said this before last week. If you come across it, just know it is a 2026 find when the bat ear is flat. So, and that it is one part of it. So this is going to be the open part, where you pour the creamer, and then the other one has the polka dotted lid. So just try to be mindful when you're looking around and stuff like that, because I know I've been finding these individually. I have not been finding these together. So it's been really hard. I've had to go in my photos and try to figure it out and want to see what's what. So just want to let you guys know that there is a creamer set to this one as well. Let's see. And then the salt shakers, those are going to be little, just like this. So you want to go through all of your Johanna Parker salt shaker boxes. It's going to look like they're all the same, but they're not. So make sure you take them all out and just check, especially if you're looking for the witches. And then also just pay mind that the cat faces are going to be different. There is 2 cats in the set, so they both have a different face. And we want to be mindful that we're not, that we're not buying dupes, that we are buying the couple. And that way, if you're displaying them on your shelf, you don't end up with dupes and you don't have to take them back or whatever. So let's see. And then what else can I share with you that I was on the hunt for? So like I said, if you haven't landed the teapots, remember there are 2 different teapots. You have the one that has the right handle with the spider coming down. That's a solid top, and that has the stripes on the collar. And then you have a different teapot that has the stripes on the lid, and I will now grab that for you. This is what I do on my community tab, you guys. If you're subscribed to my channel, I am putting out pictures of everything I'm finding in my state, and then of course I posted the collage so that we can all, that way if you're subscribed to me or something, you can just save the collage. But you can do it on her website. You can do it any way you want. But I am going through every week as promised and posting pictures of all of the finds of Johanna Parker so that you're not confused, because a lot of people that I've been meeting are like, wait a minute, there's 2 white teapots. And I'm like, yes, girl, there is 2 white teapots. You have the one with the solid white lid with the spider coming down, remember? And then you have the one that has the striped lid that's completely different, right? And so you remember, one's going to have a handle on the left and one's going to have a handle on the right. And that's what's going to help you keep track of making sure that you are collecting all the proper pieces for 2026. Okay. So with that said, you guys, I want to now share with you a very golden highlight of tonight's live stream. I did want to share with you something really cool. So I met a couple of women that have a collection, okay, a collection of this. And I was so excited to be able to get permission to share their collection. So I'm now going to share a woman that I met in Homegoods that was nice enough to provide her photos. I said, is it okay to share your collection? And she's like, of course. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you have to have an Instagram. She has like all the ghosties and all of the colorful collection. So I'm going to share that with you now. I thought I had it ready, but of course I didn't. So if you can bear with me, if you need to go grab a drink or you need to grab a quick 5-second break, feel free to do that, because I am now going to pull her photo. She is just, so this is her ghost collection. I am so excited to share this with you. Thank you, Janine, out there, for allowing us to allowing me to share your personal collection. You guys, this is so cute. So this is the way she displays her Halloween collection. She does have more than this, but this is kind of the way that she does it. And I thought that was so exciting. Also, it was just really cool to see like some pieces from other years rather than just from 2025 and 2026. So she also has a very colorful collection as well. So this was the top of her hutch, which I thought was so cute. It was just so adorable. So that was her first collection. And then she has this. Look at this one, you guys. I wish I was able to find this one. I don't know. I think on the photo, if she's watching, I think this one is from 2023. So let me know if you guys have collected this piece. I love the black stripes on that one. It's so darn cute. Love that so much. And then on top of that, she has a colorful collection. So this one is a little bit rough. I wasn't able to color grade it for you, so my apologies on this one. It's not that it's that she didn't take a great picture. It's just the glare. So as you can see, she has a lot of pieces. She's collected the teapots over the years. She's collected all the salt shakers and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully if you're watching from your TV, you can see the way she displays them. I absolutely love this so much. I just think it's so, so cute. So let me know if you guys have hutches in the playback or in the chat. I would love to start conversation, you guys, amongst all of you, to know how many of you guys collect this way. How many years have you been collecting her stuff? I would just absolutely love to know. This is so exciting, you guys, when I meet people in the store and they're showing me photos from their phone of all the pieces that they've collected over the years. I just think that's so amazing. I just absolutely love this. If she gives me the permission, you guys, I will color grade these and I will post these as a community post just to give you guys an idea of what other years of collecting looks like. I just think this is so amazing. And then you guys can sound off in the comments in that community post and let me know if you have any of these pieces. I would love them. Now, here's what I want to know from those of you that have been collecting Johanna Parker for a little while. Terry called me, another lady that I met that's so sweet in the store, called me today and said, I love those candy corns. How long have they been out? Now, I don't know if the candy corns down there on the second shelf are from recent. I would love to hear those of you that, collect Johanna Parker. How long have you been collecting her? I haven't seen a lot of candy corn of her products. I thought there was some candy corn last year in 2025, but I could be wrong. But I would love to know if she's done a lot of candy corn in the past, because I absolutely love those. I can't tell. It looks to me like they are salt shakers. I'm not quite sure, but I would love to know if you guys landed any of these pieces in your collection and if you've been collecting her stuff for a long time. So I just thought that was really cool. Thank you so much, Janine, for allowing me to share your collection, because I just think that's so cool. So let me know if you guys, what do you collect? So I want to ask you guys a question in this live stream, whether you see this on the playback or you see this live. What is it that you hunt for? Every year when Johanna comes out, I'm sorry, I keep saying Johanna, and I want to correct myself because her name is Johanna. So what is it about Johanna's collection? I want to say her name correctly. I'm sorry. I say Johanna and I don't mean to. I know it's Johanna and I just want to correct myself. So those of you that are talking to the TV and saying, girl, you need to quit. Okay, you need to quit. If you're going to do it right. So it is Johanna. It is not Joanna. So my apologies. But with that said, let me know on the playback, you guys, do you collect mugs? Do you collect the cookie jars? Are you just into the salt shakers? Do you run around collecting the entire collection? Are you like me and do you favor the darker part of the collection, which is the more traditional colors? Do you love the ghosties? Are those your favorites? Have you guys been able to land the ghost mugs? I have not seen them one time, or I would have put them on film for you. I have not seen them at all. I have just seen the salt shakers that have come in abundance. Some of the mugs are now starting to surface, stuff like that. But I have not seen, a lot of the things that I've been actually waiting to see. So I feel like the lighter collection has been a lot more popular and pushed out sooner than the darker collection. But I would love to hear in the comments what you guys collect. Do you collect, all of it? Do you just like the mugs? Do you favor just the cookie jars? Do you have a huge display during Halloween? What is it that you do? And I would just absolutely love to hear if you like the traditional, do you like the ghosties? What's your favorite? And all of that. I just would absolutely love to hear that. So I think the ghosts are absolutely divine. I think they really are. The artistry on this stuff is so unique and so amazing that, how can you not love it? But I am a traditional girly all the way. And I think it's because the last couple of houses we've lived in are all white. So the cupboards are white, the islands are white and stuff like that. And as I was, like a new found person that just fell in love with her product, I like the colors. I'm more traditional. So even though the ghosties are super cute, the teapots are cute, I just absolutely love the bats. That was my favorite. The cats are my favorite. Okay, you guys, I was editing this live stream. It will go out here in a few minutes, but I just came across, I was trying to implement this clip of my own cupboards, and I guess I have one clip, but I just don't care for it. But I wanted to play this clip from 2025 because this was the same Homegoods that I always talk about in my live streams. That's so good. And I was looking at all these mugs that I'm going to share with you in just a second from 2025. And I think I passed on the mug with the like reddish orange top. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. So that is the one that I'm missing from 2025 because I was able to go back in my own photos and see what I had. But I thought I would just share with this mini clip with you of what I found last year, and then we'll finish up the live stream. I hit the jackpot, you guys. I bought one of these cups. It was chipped, and now they have all of them. I am so excited. Wow, this is crazy. Look at, they have them all. And there's a couple down here. Let me not go too fast. Look at this, you guys. Wow, that's crazy. They didn't have as many last time. So excited. So excited. I'm not super in love with the jack-o'-lantern mug. I don't really love that all that much. You know, if you guys are not familiar with the jack-o'-lantern one, or you don't have it, it's this one. I think it's a really cute mug. I really do, but I'm not very fond of it, but it is nonetheless cute. Do you like the mummies? I mean, is that what I really love, that I found again today, which is also from 2025, and I'm kicking myself again because I did not grab it, but I wish that I would have grabbed a second of the green one. It's like a Frankenstein or like a Dracula. I can't really tell what it is, but I absolutely wish I would have found it. And so this is the background that I'm using today. So I'm going to show you like the one I'm talking about. So that's the green one right there. I found that a couple of times and I'm like, should I get a second one? And I really just decided not to get a second one because I'm like, well, I already really have one. And the way that I use Johanna Parker's mugs is I usually put them in my cupboard, and then I put the salt shakers around it, and the teapots I feel like are a nice accent as well. I actually got that inspiration from another YouTuber that started using them that way, and I absolutely love it. I think this year, to switch it up a little bit for me, I'm going to use the teapots in my coffee bar, and then I want to hang the mugs under the cabinet. I feel like that would be really cool. I also have an old antique armoire. I painted it matte black, and I want to kind of create a same display as Janine did, because I love that. One thing about putting collective pieces like this together is something I struggle with. I really do struggle with it because I don't exactly know how. And in the new builds, the islands are so big. They're so big. And so I just never know how to like put the pieces together to where they vibe, you know, without putting too much and doing like extra, you know, on the island. So let me know, you know, how do you use the decorations? I would love to hear that in the comments. I have a couple of women that come back on the upload, you know, for the video and tell me all about it. So I would love to encourage you guys to chime in and let me know, what do you do with these pieces? You know what I mean? Like, are you like that? Do you mainly use them for the kitchen? Do you have a hutch that you use them for? Do you sprinkle them throughout your living room, on your entryway table? What is it that you use them for? I know they're super delicate. I do know that. As far as pricing goes, I did want to upload that photo as well for you. A lot of people have been asking, you know, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I feel like a lot of Homegoods is pretty much flat across the board in terms of pricing, but I did make the effort of making you a price list. So I did that as promised. I promised last week when I did the live stream. I think it was our weekly roundup. So I did this on purpose so that I could make sure that all of you guys kind of had an idea of what everything was. So here is the price list. So the cookie jars run about $24.99. For those of you that did not know, the teapots run about $19.99. The round ones with the open mouth run about $19.99. All of the mugs are $12.99. Most of the salt shakers are $9.99. I think pretty much all of them are. And then the coffee mugs are $12.99. So I guess I did that twice. I apologize. I didn't realize I did that. Oh, actually, it was the creamer sets. The creamer sets are $12.99 a piece. So they don't sell in a set. The creamer sets are $12.99, and those are a bit smaller than the mugs, but they are $12.99 a piece. So if you're looking to collect the collection, regardless of whether it's the ghosties or the entire collection or just the colored ones, I don't think it's going to break the bank. I think if you budget correctly, I think you're going to be able to, pretty much grab. I have a lot of women that I've been like, we have this rolling text at this point, group texts and things like that. And they're like, oh my God, I have so much now. Where the hell do I put it all? So I just want to let you guys know, for me personally, I told them I'm a mug collector. So I'm more interested in the salt shakers, the creamer sets, and the mugs. That's really kind of my focus. The cookie jar I did want because I love the fact that it has the color on the bottom. So I'm very excited about that. And I love the little spider. One thing about the cookie jars I'm learning is they don't really have pairs from what I understand. And based on the collage, and we'll go back to the collage, based on the collage, I don't see a mate for the cookie jars. So down here on the bottom right, if you're watching on your TV, is the cookie jar we just saw. That's the one with the spider. And then you can see the teapot for the bat. There is no mate for that, just so you know. And then, but the white teapots do have mates. So you have I think it's the boy. That's the stripe around the top hat where the handle's going to be on the left. And then you have the girly, which is on the right. So the handle's going to be on the right. You're going to have a spider coming down on the lid. That is basically plain. So I do have close-ups of these. So like I said, this is the boy teapot, in my opinion. It could be the girl, but you can go ahead and chime in and let me know what you think. But this is the boy, and then we have the girl from earlier from last week. I feel like let's see. I know I put this up on the community tab. I have all the photos of all the things on my community tab. I'm making effort to make sure that you guys see anything and everything I can get out for you. So this is the girl. Actually, you know what? I just realized there's two. Hold on. See, that's why I'm wondering if this is from last year. This is why I need you guys to come in. So this is one that I found that just has a white lid, and then it has some small faint stripes around the handle. And then there was another white one that has the spider coming down on the lid as well. And that's not the stripe. Definitely just pay mind. Like I said, I feel like the details, you guys, okay? It's all in the details. So this one is the one with the spider. So we have three. So we'll go back through them just a second. So this one was the one with the white lid with the spider coming down and the collar that's striped, right? That handle's on the right. Then we have this one that Terry and I found in another HomeGoods that also has a handle on the right, but has a black bow tie. And then we have the one that I just showed you just a moment ago with the striped top. So that is, I want to say it's a boy. Like I said, I'm just guessing, but because I'm not, I'm not skilled in it. But here is the boy one more time. So I just kind of want to make light of that because I know we get so excited when we find stuff in the store, right? We're just grabbing it. I'm not sure. So let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on what's what. And don't forget also that there is a mummy salt shaker set out there. This is from 2026. This was in the collage. So if you do have a mummy set from another year, just remember the new ones for 2026 have a little bit of a hat on top of them. So just be mindful of that if you're collecting the mummies. That is super cute. Let's see, what else can I share with you? These are just some displays that have been, I don't know if this was on Instagram or I know I didn't see this. This was not from me. But also there was these salt shakers that I was able to land. So make sure, like I said, you're going through all the boxes of salt shakers because this one was one that it took me a long time to find this one, but this is the bat set. So I love this so much. $9.99 on that one. And I think that's all that I've been able to find for this week. So this was our mid-week check-in. So I saw this really cute teapot. I want to share it with you guys because it's not part of Johanna Parker, but if you are collecting the darker collection like myself, then I wanted to share this with you because I thought it was super cool. I feel like they may have had this last year. I'm not quite sure. But if you have this, let me know. And if it is from last year, I would love to know. But anyway, I just saw this today. It is $14.99 at HomeGoods, and I just thought it would be a great addition. I don't know where I'm going to use it, but I love it so much. It is $14.99. It's Johanna Parker-esque, if that makes sense. So it is inspired. It is not Johanna Parker. Again, it is not Johanna Parker, but I absolutely love it. It's got the polka dots, the stripes, and all in all. But there were only about 4 or 5 of these, and I only saw this at one store. So if you've seen these and you're collecting like me, I think this would be a perfect addition as an accent piece. So I love this so much. Also, I wanted to share one final photo with you that I saw in the store today. And I really thought this was kind of cool. Now, Johanna Parker, to wrap up our live stream, is also starting to trickle out some Christmas. Okay. I saw, now, a lot of people I feel like are not collecting her Christmas items as much as the Halloween circulates, but there was a small little 2-piece set that I saw today, and I was like, I have to share this in the live stream because I want to know if anybody actually, she hasn't focused at all on Christmas yet, so I don't quite know if this is from 2026 or not. And we just visited her Instagram, so I'm not sure. But like it's a 2-cup set. It's a teapot actually on the top. That's why I wanted to get your opinion on it. So if any of you guys have seen any Johanna Parker Christmas stuff in the store, let me know on the playback. I would love to know. I did do a video clip of it. I don't have a photo of it that I can see, but it is a pink teapot. I think it's like pinkish on the top, but I think it's new. I think it might be new. But yeah, I found a Christmas item. And I don't feel like she's as popular for Christmas. So let me know, do you collect any of the Johanna Parker for Christmas? I know she kind of does pretty much every holiday. She does like Valentine's Day, she does, 4th of July now, she does Halloween, she does a bunch of different holidays. She even did 4th of July. So I'm just new to her product. I will tell you guys though that I'm not very fond of her Christmas mugs. I don't know. I don't like the shape of the Santa. I mean, it's cute, but I don't know. It's just not for me. So let me know if you guys collect any of the Johanna Parker Christmas items. I would love to know that because I know that she does have creamer sets and she has teapots and all that good stuff. And I promise you, I will share it with you. So before we leave tonight, I will tell you guys we do have a live stream. It is our weekly roundup. That is what I call it. So we kind of go through just to make sure we're not missing anything, girl, to make sure you're in the loop. Okay. Also on Friday, we do take a little bit of time and we talk about sales for the weekend. Now, for those of you that love Bath and Body, we're going to shift just a couple seconds here. A lot of people are on the hunt for the bookstore plugin. It's been sold out. Okay, I am looking for it myself. They have one every single year. It goes viral every single year. And I just kind of want to share it with you because if you are looking for it and you are a reader, I would highly recommend to get it online. Use Rakuten. Like I said, I use Rakuten all the time. I also use the Capital One extension, even if you don't have a Capital One credit card. So here's the wallflowers, and we want to do the plugins. Of course, they do have a Halloween one. So here is the wallflower plugs. If you guys know, the bookstore is trending. Of course, it goes viral every single year, girl. They tweak it, I do believe, as well. So I did want to kind of share that with you guys. I've been looking for it myself. I don't have one. We haven't talked much about fall, but look at this little record player. Isn't that cute? $26.95. They have a coffee shop. So cute. They have a little mixer. That's so cute for the kitchen. They have a little fortune teller one for Halloween. That is so cute. Look at that. Is that not adorbs? That is so cute. They have a cauldron. Let's see, but where's the bookstore? It's been sold out. Everybody's trying to get it right now. So I guess this is going to go viral in case you guys want to get it now because it's still in stock. If you guys love this, you need to get it now because once it goes on Instagram or on TikTok or wherever it goes, it's gonna go viral. So this is the coffee shop we just saw. Yeah. Somebody did the bookstore though. Where's the bookstore? Do you have the bookstore? Was it her? Oh, that's cute too. Look at that. That kind of reminds me of all the candles in Michael's, you guys. I just went in and showed you guys the candles in Michael's. They're like, have you guys seen these candles? I think I did I do a whole photo? I did in my Michael's video. I'll link it below after I upload this. But I did a Michael's shop with me and I showed you guys while you're watching that. I'm grabbing this, the picture of all the candles because I took a picture of every single one of them, but I think I also took a picture of the end cap. Yes, they're expensive. I love them, Candy. I love them. I did all of them. Like I can show you if you guys want me to. Girl, I could live stream for hours. I don't even care. Okay, it's Wednesday night. What are we doing anyway? But I'm going to show you guys. The problem is I have so many photos in my StreamYard that it's not going to let me like upload a bunch of different photos. I'm going to have to take some of them out. So for those of you that want to wait a second, I'll show you my favorite, you guys, was the skillet. Have you seen this? Have you seen the skillet? And what blew me away about the skillet, you guys, and I'll bring it up right now, is the skillet is like a waffle iron or something, and it has waffles inside of it, and it's only $19.99 with the iron skillet, girl, with the iron skillet. And somebody came on the side of me and goes, "Oh my God," she goes, "They're actually giving us the skillet too." And I go, "Yes, girl. Yes." And it was only $19.99. And I agree with you, they are spendy, but honestly, if they last, like if you can keep them out of the heat for the summer, is that not cute? And the skillet, you guys, is so heavy. The skillet is so heavy and it's so cute. I had to get my little Amazon Converse, my little mesh Amazon Converse in the photo. Y'all know. But this was so cute. And there are so many, you guys. Oh my God, there's like 20,000 of them. But I did another Michael's walkthrough and they have like cereal. Have you seen this? They have like Captain Crunch and they have like so many and they're all candles and they smell so divine. Like if you walk into Michael's and you just look around, it's not just like for seasonal. It's like so good. So go into Michael's, you guys, play around. So cute, so good. I know they're expensive. I'm not gonna lie, they are spendy, but you can get them on a 20% coupon if it's running, because they are regular price and you can get it for like a lot less than $19.99. Let's face it. But all right. So we were looking at Instagram. Let me go back. So we're trying to just find really quick, you guys. We're trying to find the book thing because we need it in our lives. That's why, girl. We need it in our lives. And I got to stop cussing because let me just tell you guys, the good news is I just got monetized. Yay. I don't have my little cheering guys. Do I have them down here in my sound effects? I do. Okay. Your girl just got monetized on July. Oh, wait. Let me put myself. Your girl just got monetized after 15 years on YouTube with this channel. I just got monetized. Thank you very much. Monday is my birthday. So YouTube gave me a birthday gift. Bye. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am so excited. I've never been monetized, you guys. I've been making videos for 100 years and I'm very excited about it. That's all I'm going to tell you. So your girl got monetized. So make sure you like the video and comment. Every engagement matters. Thank you so much. I'm very, very, very excited to be here making videos for y'all. I am desperately trying to find, please tell me about the book thing. So the coffee is trending. The coffee shop is trending. I never saw the waffle thing. But apparently the keychains are trending also. I didn't know that. I'm not a big Bath and Body person because I love Bath and Body, don't get me wrong, but I have really high allergies, so candles bother me. I bought some candles last year for Christmas. I was so excited, you guys, and I burned them all around the house. Oh, look at that little record player. Oh my goodness. What is that? That is so cute. Can you even? Everybody's going crazy for these gumball machines. Have you guys seen it? My friend Terry that I met at Homegoods said, I'm looking for the gumball machine. I'm looking for the gumball machine. Have you guys seen this gumball machine at Michael's? I'll pull it up in a second. Oh, there it is. There it is. So there you guys go. There is the bookstore. I have been highly recommending to get it. Oh no, this is the coffee shop. Where's the bookstore? Or is this the bookstore? I always get lost because there's so many and they all go viral every single year. So here it is. Oh, there it is. Look it. There's the bookstore. We finally found it. So now we don't have to show other people's content. But here's the bookstore, you guys. The coffee shop and the bookstore. So make sure you put it on your wish list if you're trying to land it. It's a little bit expensive, but I feel like it's worth it, to be honest, if you've never had one before. They change every year. They tweak the design, but it's really cute. And since we couldn't see it, because remember, I didn't just go on Instagram on purpose. I went on Instagram to share with you like directly from the website. I try not to promote, my Instagram or other people's content, but if we're looking for something, girl, we got to go to social media because that's where it is. So the bookstore has just been really, really difficult to find. No one can find it online and no one can find it in store. Watch, I'm going to go down the street where nobody cares and I'm going to end up showing you the bookstore thing. I'm going out on my birthday on Monday and I'll definitely have Jim take me in there, but I'm super excited about that. So I want to show you something else that I collected if you guys are going to hang around because we've been online for a little bit, but your girl's going to go long tonight. I will cut out that first 10 minutes, but I want to share with you something that's really cool. So before we go in, I get on a tangent. Let me show you the Michaels gumball machine that is going viral, first of all. Okay, here it is. So see, it's really hard to see, but it was 25% off and it has like this weird body. Let me see if I can crop it and then bring it in again. So have you guys seen this? He said they only got a couple and he said they were $130 and they sold out immediately. So this is what it looks like. And a lot of people wanted the gumball machine. I thought it was tall. But I guess it's not. I guess it's not, but this is it. This is definitely it. So if you guys have seen it in Michael's, let us know in the comments. I haven't seen it. I tried. The guy said no. He said we got 2 and they sold immediately like the day we got them. I was like, what? So yeah, that was a viral product actually. So it's so interesting, to be doing shopping videos, because I don't go in the stores all that much. My whole thing is shopping online and saving money and stuff. I thought it was so cool. So anyway, you guys, I have kept you for so long tonight, and I absolutely love you to the stars and back for staying with me. I really do. I have one final video to show you if you want to see it, and I will add it to the live stream video. But I did download the video, and I just wanted to show you. I have a video clip of the Sleepy Hollow guy. Let's see if we. Okay, you guys. So we scored the Headless Horseman that everybody's been showing on Instagram. This is interesting. It was not at the other. I was in that store today, but it is here. So that is interesting. That is so cool. As well and see, so funny. It's $299.99. It is $299.99. So there you go for the Headless Horseman. Isn't that cool? I wanted to end with that because I thought it was so cool. I think moving forward, instead of making you wait and like pulling pictures, I think I'll just have my like iCloud up, and I'll make a special folder that we can just get to what we need to get to in a minute. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you because it was something that everybody was like, I don't know, people were just taken back by it because it was so huge. But anyways, you guys, I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all you peekers and ghost watchers. I appreciate all of you. If you could like the video, I know it was not, I'm sure the people that tried to watch it when it first came out said, girl, your mic is not damn on again. And I'm so sorry about that. I am trying. When StreamYard shows me green lights, when I speak into my mic, I look in the camera, everything's blue, the camera's blue, the mic is on, you see this little green light, the mic is on, I see the little mic there, I'm not muted there. I'm thinking all is well. And then someone comes in and says, we can't damn hear you, girl. We cannot hear you. Okay. So I hope that this live stream got better. I will do my best in editing when I put it back up later on tonight. But I hope you guys had a good time. So thank you so much, you guys. I will see you back for the weekly roundup. But anyways, I love you guys. I will see you next time. I am looking for my outro and I will see you back at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 7, 8, 9, 10 Eastern time. And we'll talk more about what I have found if I was able to land the witches. I'm very excited. Make sure you guys are subscribed, hit your bells, because I do post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'm very excited, and I've got a lot of content coming. So hopefully you guys will hang out, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, y'all. See you soon.